Hi, this is Joey from Two Blokes from Blighty, and we're going to hear from our friend, the lovely Dan, before we get into this episode.
Take it away, Dan.
Fancy taking a humorous trip down a random topic each week? You do? Well, you're in luck. Casting Views, presented by me, Dan, and a host of guests, bring you just that. With topics from the world of entertainment, science, sport, and everyday life, there's bound to be a topic that's going to inform and amuse. Catch Casting Views every Sunday on all listening platforms now.
God, he's so lovely.
Make sure you do catch the Casting Views on those listening platforms. He's on a little break at the moment, but my God, when he's back in January, I'll be a happy boy again.
I think he's got some sort of collaboration with Activision because there's some really weird guerrilla marketing in Call of Duty, I think it is. Every time I'm being used as a human shield, I just hear the words, go listen to Casting Views.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder where that started.
That's a bizarre collab, Dan. I don't want this isolation. Can you see the state I'm in now? This is Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty, and I'm joined by my brother, Joey Fitz.
Hi, Tim. That sounded like a COVID lyric.
That was Humility by the Gorillaz.
Oh.
Yeah, which I think did actually come out during COVID.
Well, I mean, there you go. Sounds like a COVID lyric. Tim, how are you doing?
I'm not so bad. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. If at any point this recording cuts off, it's because the wind around by Tim has blown him out the window.
Yeah.
Storm Dara is really doing a number on your area, isn't it, Tim?
We had one of the government phone signal things come through for the first time since the test, I think, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, red warning. Stay safe out there, people. But we always start off Two Blokes from Blighty, which is what this is, with the same thing. So let's move on to our pub quiz question.
Pub quiz question of the week. That's not a jingle. That's a sound effect at best.
What we have there is a fucking jingle, Tim.
I've got two potentially very easy questions here for you, Joey.
Oh, well, these are the ones that always make me feel a bit stupid when I get them wrong. So let's hear it, Tim.
Number one, how did the inventor of the Segway die?
Fell off a Segway.
Keep going.
Off a cliff.
Correct.
Is that true?
That's true. He was showing a bunch of investors how good the brakes were and then drove off a cliff.
Oh, you should laugh at the dead, but what a fucking idiot.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so your second question then is, what is the most common pub name in England?
Oh, I think it's something, maybe the Red Lion?
Okay, I'm going to need to find another.
Is it the Red Lion?
It's the fucking Red Lion.
My other guess would have been the Queen's Head.
Pub quiz questions. I've been getting them from the BBC lately.
Ooh. What storm is currently battering Tim's house?
It's me after losing a screw in my PC.
We might come to that.
I was late to this recording because I tried to install an M.2 and dropped a screw somewhere in my GPU.
GPUs famously have big fans, so it pushed it out, right?
Sure, after a lot of convincing. What is the northernmost country in Africa?
Morocco.
It's not Morocco. Do you want two more guesses?
Algeria?
It's not Algeria.
Egypt.
It's not Egypt either, so we'll come back to this at the end of the episode.
I'm not sure about Morocco. No, Algeria. But Egypt and Morocco are definitely right up the top, because there was a whole thing about people. There was a challenge where people were trying to swim from Spain to Morocco. And they absolutely fucked it up. So, right, well, we'll get to that at the end. Tim.
Yeah?
I've got some days for you.
Oh, hit me with them.
But this episode comes out on our 11th episode of Podmas.
Is it the 11th episode of Podmas?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a hell of a lot of
It's such a heavy month.
God, no one will be listening to this. But Tim, that would make this
a Wednesday,
maybe Wednesday, yeah.
Tim and Joey talking loud. Holidays that make them proud. Calendar check every week. Which day holds the peak? Valentine's is on a pivot. Christmas Eve sometimes hits it. New Year's Eve can be found smiling on a Wednesday round. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Time to shake the mood. Celebrate whatever's there. Make the middle week a fair.
God,
it's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is fucking Wednesday. I tried because the talented musicians that they're real musicians that wrote and sang that. It's definitely not AI. But that talented musician has had an AI update. A musician update. And I tried to remake that song to see if it was any better. Just can't get anything as good as that.
No. It's a shame because I would really like if the lyrics were more discernible.
There's a full 2-minute version of that song, Tim.
Maybe we'll put that on the Patreon.
Yeah, for just £75 a day.
Yeah.
You could have
if you tier 3 subscribe for 8 months on our Twitch, you'll get it.
And a shout out from Tim.
Yeah.
That he'll say between his legs while parting his anus.
Yeah. One of my jokes this week involves an anus.
Oh, cool. Well, I look forward to that. Tim, we've got 3 days.
We do.
You remember the incredible... What do you mean we do? You don't know what they are?
No, but I'm agreeing with you. I'm assuming that you're correct.
What do we do? What do we know about assuming?
Make an ass out of me. The end.
Tim, do you remember how good the days were last week?
There were good ones last week.
They were really good ones. I think that we might have got the kickback from that because these 3 days are shit.
Oh.
National Noodle Ring Day.
Noodle Ring Day?
Yeah, it's noodles like SpaghettiOs, but without any sauce.
It's more of a sad meal more than anything.
It's, National App Day.
As in iPhone and Android apps?
Yeah.
Oh. Sure.
National Stretching Day.
Stretching is important. But I am going to go with App Day, and I want the audience to tell us the weirdest app they've ever downloaded.
What's the weirdest app you have on your phone currently? You can check your phone.
I don't have that many weird apps on my phone at the minute. I did have one for a while. None of my apps at the minute are particularly weird, so I guess I'll go through one that I had for a while. It was an alarm clock that I had, and you would set a time to be woken up. Is this
one where someone across the world calls you?
Someone across the world will
call you? We've spoken about it on this show before.
Have we?
We have.
Scary.
Very scary.
What about you? What's the weirdest app you have?
I don't have many weird apps. I've got a few games that I've never played. I've got a Five Nights at Freddy's game that I've never played.
I have a rule where if an app isn't used in 2 months, I get rid of it.
I'm too lazy to do that. I've got Kerrang Radio, the app.
That's dead.
Is that weird?
Well, it's a dead station now.
I don't think
Kerrang's gone.
I think Kerrang's back.
Surely not.
Check him.
That's where we get copyright stricken for music playing through Joey's phone.
Oh, no, you have to log in. Yeah, no, it is a thing. It's back.
Oh.
It's only available via this app, though.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not quite the same.
We also have to go back and do a... Oh, sorry. Before we do that, Tim, how do you want people to celebrate App Day?
Tell us your weird apps. Show us your weird apps.
Cool.
That'll be it.
Tim, we have to do a correction. Last week, you told me that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have sold Wrexham.
They sold their share, haven't they?
No, they've sold a stake.
Oh, okay.
Not their stake. So they're still there because the lawyers at Disney got in touch with me and said, look, there's our beautiful Wrexham. Don't make us send Mickey over there to beat the snot out of you.
Yeah.
And now
you say, shut up, little mouse, you're in the public domain now.
That's it. And then I make a game about him eating bugs and just be mean about him.
Getting in his hands.
Exactly. Tim, I don't know where I'm going with that line. So let's move on to one of my favourite sections, the jokes.
pretty funny, to be fair. That joke was weak. I misread that as that's the joke of the week.
Well remembered, Tim. So,
Thank you.
This is our Joke of the Week section, brought earlier than I would have expected in the episode due to Tim's tantalising comment of one of my jokes involves an anus. So this section of the week, Tim and I will tell each other hilarious quips. The idea is to make the other person side-splittingly roll on the floor with laughter. If either of us laugh at the other person's joke, that joke is deemed the joke of the week. The section is over, and that person wins. Tim, if there was a scoreboard of who won joke of the week, what do you think it would look like?
You'd be winning.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of times you go away with a kick the bucket joke.
Oh, yeah, that was an entire season's worth of bullshit wins.
Yeah.
Because of that, Tim, I have a lot of jokes here, but I'm not expecting to use them all. I'm going to let you go first regardless.
I have 10.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Off you go.
Why was the snake hungover?
Why was the snake hungover?
He had a night on the hiss.
I like it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun one.
Fun. Tim, I went to the shop today and I got back to the car and someone must have been blown away by my driving skills because someone left me a little note. It said parking fine.
Oh, that's clever.
Hmm.
Clever. Why did Michael Jackson have an allergic reaction?
Oh, why did Michael Jackson have an allergic reaction?
He got stung by a bee.
The delivery was better than the joke.
Yeah, thank you.
Bee. Can't go that high, Tim.
Bee.
Yeah, that nearly got me in itself. Tim, I was in a music shop and this bloke said to me, I'm going to attack you with the neck of a guitar. Let me start that again. I was in a music shop and this bloke said to me, I'm going to attack you with the neck of a guitar. And I said, is that a threat?
That's really good. That is very, very good. What have I got here?
You sound dishevelled.
What do you call a rat that's grateful?
I don't know.
Gratitouille.
No, it doesn't do it for me. Sorry.
All right.
Tim, I've got kleptomania. But when it gets really bad, I just take something for it.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
Yep.
What does a perverted frog say?
Rub it.
Rub it.
Yeah, it's an oldie. My wife. It's difficult to say what she does for a job. She sells seashells by the seashore.
That is a tough thing to say.
Hmm.
What's the difference between a fridge and an anus?
Oh, I don't know. What's the difference between a fridge and an anus?
A fridge doesn't fart when you take the meat out.
Good. Very good. Feels like it was a step up in vulgarity.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah. Looking at my face is like reading in the car. It's all right for about 10 minutes, and then you start to feel sick.
Just self-depreciation.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's good that we're explaining why these jokes are funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Every joke's funny when you explain it. What did the man say to the doctor when he lost both his arms?
I don't know. What did the man say to the doctor when he lost both his arms?
Can't feel my legs.
Oh. Sad tale.
Huh.
Tim, have I ever told you that my granddad invented the cold air balloon?
No.
Not many people know because it never took off.
That's a shame for him.
It's funny, though.
It's an interesting story.
You were fighting a laugh.
I was. I came into a bunch of money recently, which is weird because I normally use a sock.
Wasn't ready for it.
That was very nearly there.
Very close. My next door neighbour worships exhaust pipes. He's a Catholic converter.
That's a mechanic's joke. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Being a mechanic, we would know.
I got a job in the summer as in a library, and this guy returned a book for me to shelf. Should have seen the look when I stuck it up my ass.
Wow, your jokes are well out of left field.
Yeah, they are.
Well, there you go. Tim, have you heard about these new corduroy pillows?
No.
I heard they're making headlines.
That's great. It's an impressions joke.
It's
It leaves
good.
an impression on your skin. I went on a date with a woman who worked at a zoo. She's a keeper.
Yes, that's good. That's good. How many more have you got?
One.
Hope it's a good one. Tim, sad news. Uncle Ben died.
Oh.
No more Mr. Rice Guy.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Accidentally pooped myself in an elevator at work. I'm taking the shit to another level.
It had so much potential, but it just did not deliver.
None of my jokes. Joke of the week.
Would you like me to just keep going?
Do what you like.
Local man killed by a falling piano.
Mhm.
It'll be a low-key funeral.
Yeah. It's a musician's joke. We're covering all the genres today.
I'm addicted to drinking brake fluid. It's okay. I can stop when I want.
That's not the one that's, what is it? I used to be addicted to eating soap, but I'm clean now.
That is, yeah. Two monkeys are getting in the bath. One puts his toe in and goes, ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ha. And the other one goes, well, put some bloody cold in then.
You can see that coming from a mile away, but it's still good.
Yeah. One more joke. I really thought one of these would get you. Tim, I bought the world's worst thesaurus yesterday. It was terrible. Not only that, it was terrible.
I've seen it a million miles away.
But that was a laugh.
It was.
We have a winner. Championi, championi. Ole, ole, ole.
That's pretty funny, to be fair. That joke was weak. I misread that as that's the joke of the week.
I actually screwed up the delivery of that as well.
Oh, yeah?
Shall I give it you as I wrote it down?
Go on, then.
Joke of the week. I bought the world's worst thesaurus yesterday. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Did make you laugh second time round.
No, I mean, it didn't have the impact.
No, well, guess we'll have to just stop the whole episode there.
Bye.
Tim.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
Well, you've got me curious. Joey's taking over Weird History this week.
Oh, okay, let's do Weird History.
History. I thought you were going to combine that with I Love This Games jingle, because I understand that it's football related.
Hey, Tim.
Can I finish speaking? Okay, because I don't interrupt your
I've done
question.
the wrong one.
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
don't interrupt mine. Show some fucking respect. So,
I'll play the full
sorry for
song.
the
It's
language.
funny.
Sorry, what was the question? Ask me the question again.
It's a brilliant clip.
Oh, what I meant to say was, hey, Tim.
Show some fucking respect.
My favourite little button that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does combine football, because I found out about it when I was researching what I was talking to you about, the nicknames of football clubs.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this last week.
I was. So we had the... oh, my God, I can't remember what they were called.
There was the Chicken Inn.
No. I'm talking about the one where the fat guy was buried.
Oh, the Dannies.
The Dannies, yeah, we got the Dannies in somewhere. But we have Hartlepool United.
I've heard of Hartlepool. Didn't know they had a football team.
Do you know where Hartlepool is?
North.
We'll talk about it in the Weird History. But would you like me to tell you what the nickname is now, or do you want me to go into Weird History and that explains how they got the nickname?
Is the nickname going to make a good punchline?
Sort of.
Let's go with that.
What's that?
The nickname at the end. My instructions were very non-specific.
Okay, so Tim, feel free to interject at any time. Just be polite, put your hand up, or press the show some fucking respect button.
One of them.
Okay. So Tim, Weird History this week takes place between 1803 and 1815.
Oh. I feel like any time that in Weird History, like, if we go to like the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, it's normally funny. anything 1900s to 1950s is it's interesting, and then anything 1800s and before is just horrific and the worst shit you ever heard in your life.
Well, this has 2 time zones, so we'll tell. So I don't know the exact date this happened. I can't find it anywhere. It happened at some point between 1803 and 1815.
Okay.
Do you know what's specific about those years?
It was the year football was made.
No. 1803 to 1815 is the years of the Napoleonic Wars.
Right, okay.
So these are the years that Napoleon went on a mad one and tried to invade everyone under the sun.
Yeah.
Everyone was very nervous about it. Everyone had lots of suspicion. And it was 1803 to 1815, so no one had a clue what was going on because communication was very slow.
Sure.
Story takes place in Hartlepool. This is in the northeast of England, a place very dear to your partner, just south of Sunderland. It's between Sunderland and Middlesbrough. For anyone that doesn't get that joke, she's actually a very proud Newcastle
fan.
Yeah, massive fan. I'll tell you. I'll tell you something really funny afterwards about that. But we'll do that after Weird History. So between Sunderland and Middlesbrough is a small seaside town called Hartlepool.
Mm-hmm.
Napoleonic Wars, and people of Hartlepool see a French ship
right
quite close to their lovely beach, but there's an enormous storm, maybe Storm Dara, something like that. The storm ruins the boat. Everyone on board perishes, but the boat itself makes its way to land and washes up on the beach as a shipwreck.
Interesting.
One survivor.
Oh.
There's one survivor. And the survivor...
John Hartlepool.
The survivor is a monkey.
Oh.
Dressed in a military uniform.
What was happening on the ship?
I don't know. There's speculation that they did it for entertainment, but the one living creature on this boat afterwards was a monkey dressed in a Napoleonic military uniform.
Colonel Chimp.
The townspeople, who had never seen a Frenchman before,
no,
were immediately suspicious of this strange creature, and they put the monkey on trial for being a French spy. The monkey was deemed guilty.
How could it defend itself?
I don't know. It was deemed guilty. The punishment? Death by hanging.
Jesus Christ.
So, the monkey was hanged by the citizens of Hartlepool on the mast of the shipwreck that was still on the beach.
That's fucked up. A, clean up the litter. B, don't hang a monkey.
The nickname for Hartlepool United is the Monkey Hangers.
No. Oh, no.
So, this peculiar incident gave birth to the nickname the Monkey Hangers for the people of Hartlepool. And this nickname has endured for centuries. The people of Hartlepool were really split on this nickname, some loving it, some thinking it's awful, but it kind of got ingrained into the culture of the town.
And every year they hang a monkey at Christmas.
No. Did
Not
you think I was
quite.
going to go, well, actually?
Well,
This is the reason why the Hartlepool United Football Club have a mascot that is a monkey that is called Angus.
Hangus.
Angus the monkey.
With a H at the beginning.
Yeah, H apostrophe Angus. Angus the monkey. Tim,
Yeah,
jump forward from let's assume it's 1803.
sure.
199 years. 2002.
Yeah.
There is an election for mayor of Hartlepool.
I thought you were going to say there was an election for monkey.
There's an election for mayor of Hartlepool. And the name on the ballot is Hangus the monkey.
Put
Stuart
Hangus the monkey
Drummond has put himself up for mayor under the guise of Hangus the monkey and wins.
Interesting. Okay.
His policies included free bananas for school children, and this resonated very well with voters.
Sure, yeah.
Despite initial skepticism, Angus the Monkey proved to be a popular mayor and won re-election twice.
Jesus Christ. Did the people know?
What, that it wasn't a monkey?
Yeah.
I would hazard a guess that it wasn't a 200-year-old dead monkey.
But, like, they voted for him twice.
Mate, you'll never believe how canny our fucking mayor is. That's it, basically. That's how the name The Monkey Hangers came about.
Well, I hate that bit.
Stuart Drummond, the monkey mayor.
Yeah.
I feel like, was it Ricky Gervais had a podcast where they just did monkey news?
Yeah, that was on the Ricky Gervais show, and Carl Pilkington would bring some haphazard monkey-based news.
I feel like you could get monkey news.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be good. But this maybe is the start of weird history / monkey news.
If we can make weird history involve somehow the state of Connecticut, as it often seems to do, and also monkeys, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. What did you think of weird history?
It had twists. There was multiple timelines. I was invested.
Ben's with the bananas.
Ben's with the bananas. Yeah.
Yeah, dead Napoleonic monkeys.
Yeah. I forgot it was the Napoleonic era.
Yeah.
That's horrific.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was weird history, Tim.
That's good. I'm impressed with what you've done there. You've combined two segments.
I have. So next time you ever doubt me, Tim, just remember,
Show some fucking respect.
Can do.
I don't know if the listeners like that button as much as I do, but I think it might be my most used one.
Yeah, it's fine. This is more for us more than anything.
Yeah, this is a
victory lap.
Yeah, this is us patting ourselves on the back. Well done, people. Speaking of patting ourselves on the back, Tim, we had a pilot of our own new show on this feed.
Oh yeah, that's out now. Yeah, the pilot's out for it. Video Game Movie Club.
Yeah, what did you think?
I mean, I loved talking about Scapelli, the plumber.
Fucking Scapelli.
Fucking Scapelli.
And the Yoshi dinosaur.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, we put out
We don't know what we're talking about because we watched the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to you at this point.
Cool.
So we put out our episode on video game movies. The first one, we're going to be doing one of these a month. Along with another series that hasn't come out yet. The pilot's not out yet. We won't spoil that yet.
But you'll get that towards the end of Podmas.
Yeah, that's going to be out by the end of Podmas.
Podmas.
But it means that there's going to be mainline content basically every week for the most part.
Which is good. I feel like with our change in the podcast over the last couple of months, we still put out regular content, but there have been bits where it doesn't feel quite as regular. And I think that having it be movies rather than all video games and what we have coming up doesn't feel like it's too onerous to put something out every week, whether it be our normal video game episodes or one of these. It feels good.
Yeah, and like we only have to do these like once a month, and it lasts a couple of hours, depending on the length of the movie.
Exactly.
Not too big of a thing for quite a lot of payoff.
There's a few things that I wanted to talk to you about this week. Is there anything? I'm sorry, I've just seen one of the things that you've put in there. Posing the question. I was going to talk about the Hawk Tour Girl crypto scam. But Tim has added a line to our running order of... So, sorry, peek behind the curtain. What we do is we have our regular sections as a checklist, and then we have bits that come up over the week that we may want to talk about. Tim has added the question, where's the line with public masturbation?
So, this is something that I was talking to someone about not too long ago.
You wank on a train, Tim.
No, it was the bus. Just so we're on the same page... Not a public wanker, this guy. Pointing to myself. Right?
This guy, on the other hand. No, I'm joking. No, neither.
So, obviously, you have a wank in, like, the street. That's public masturbation. Yes?
Now that we're defining it, yes.
Yeah, sure. If you have a wank on your front garden at your house, still public masturbation. Paint just come in the room looking very concerned.
Welcome to the podcast.
If I stand at the window,
if you have to ask, the answer is no. You shouldn't do it.
Well, no. This is a hypothetical me. If I stand at the window and have a wank in my house. Public masturbation still. Yes, I'm on the side of yes.
I believe so.
Right.
I don't know whether it's classed as public masturbation or indecent exposure.
Okay, well, let's kind
but
of...
either way, let's say bad.
Bad. Let's kind of throw indecent exposure into this melting pot as well here, right? Because it's going to lend into my discussion that I had with this person. If you leave your front door open, wide open so the street can see, and you're stood at the back of the hallway cranking one out, is that still indecent exposure?
Yes.
But you're on your own private property that people would have to be looking in.
It doesn't matter. Same prospect as the window.
Perfectly fine. Great. Okay. Now, what if you're on the moon? Right? So you're firing off some knuckle children on the moon, and you're obviously you're the only one on the moon, but millions of people see the moon every day, and they're like astronomers staring at it. Is that still indecent exposure or public masturbation?
Probably. You don't own the moon, and you're not within the confines of your own space. It depends. Are you in the spaceship?
No, you're on the surface of the moon.
Oh, then yeah, it's indecent exposure.
But who? Obviously, who's going to report you? Because anyone who goes to the police, there's a man wanking on the moon, is going to be like, it's going to.
Hey, we never said that it was prosecutable.
Quickly. Yeah, but like, is that still public masturbation?
Yes.
Yeah.
The moon is public, I would say.
Is it?
The view of the moon. Okay, I'm gonna flip this on its head. If you do that on the dark side of the moon, it'd be a very cold wank.
It would be a very cold wank.
But not indecent exposure, not public masturbation.
No? Despite it being on the moon still?
But it's the view and the perspective of the people that could see you.
All right, what if I hide in a crater on the moon?
Would you be visible?
My head would be. Because I'm looking out at the Earth.
All right. I think you're all right.
Yeah? So let's say I'm walking slowly up the crater, up the ramp. Yeah. Where's the line?
When people can see that you're jacking off on the moon.
It's going to be how many people?
What do you mean?
Well, how many people look at the moon every day?
If one person can see that you are jacking off on the moon, then yes, it's public.
This is the discussion I had with someone the other day.
And where did you land?
I was on your side. In that it's public view, people can see you. Granted, it would be an unbelievable reach in terms of laws.
Unbelievable reach in terms of laws and in terms of desperation to have the most exhilarating wank of your life.
Yeah. But the guy I was talking to was of the opinion that no, it wasn't. Because you're essentially too far away.
I don't think the too far away thing is. So let's say middle of the Mojave Desert and there's no one around.
Yeah.
And you just decide to tug the snake.
Bleed the lizard.
Bleed the lizard, yeah. So you decide to bleed the lizard. Is that public?
It's in public.
Exactly. Same principle. Distance doesn't matter. Visibility does.
Interesting.
That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah.
That's what my lawyer told me.
Yeah. Thanks, lawyers.
Right. Well, before we get ourselves cancelled, Tim, would you like to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you about the Hawk Tour Girl crypto scam?
Yeah, Joey's written Hawk Tour Girl crypto scam, and I don't know what this is. I know what the Hawk Tour Girl is. I don't know what crypto is. I don't know what a scam is, but I don't know what it is in combination.
This is something that Dan flagged, the lovely Dan from Casting Views. Go listen to Casting Views. It's great. This is something he flagged to me that has happened. So, Hawk Tour Girl released a crypto coin, and it was called Hawk Coin.
Okay.
HAWK.
Did it sell for a lot?
It did initially. She launched a coin. It sold $50 million worth.
Jesus Christ.
And then tanked immediately to be less than a tenth of its value. Within minutes, it did. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh my god, that is like a steep drop.
That's a very steep drop. there are posts of people saying, this person who invests in crypto bought $35,000 worth of it, because what they do is they will jump on novelty meme coin, hold it for a very short amount of time, and then sell it when the popularity peaks. He
Makes
bought
sense. Very short-term investments.
$35,000 of it within minutes of it being created. 10 minutes after buying it, it's worth $2,000.
That's rough.
So, she is in trouble, and could be facing jail time because it's technically fraudulent activity. Releasing a meme, a crypto coin with the guise of basically having a short stop money influx.
That's really interesting, actually.
It is, but Tim, what do we say about crypto?
Don't fucking do it. It's a waste of time.
Let's do the full thing. If you ever think about buying money online,
Don't fucking do it. It's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. So Hot Tour Girl will be in hot water for a while. That makes it sound like cum water. We don't want
or spit water.
Anyone. Don't want that for anyone. I'll tell you this off the pod. It's probably not suitable for it. Do you want me to tell you? And if you think it is go for it. In reading all of the backlash on the Hot Tour Girl, I read someone that made a really good point. She has made her
fortune,
fame and fortune from claiming to be excellent at giving oral sex.
Yeah.
No one has come out online and said that they have received it and it was good.
Interesting.
Can't be that good.
No.
So, there you go.
Interesting. Sorry, this whole section in of crypto reminded me to go and look at my stocks, and I've actually made a bit of a profit.
Tim, stop it.
I've got stocks. It's not crypto, it's stocks.
Say that again?
It's not crypto, it's stocks.
Oh, stocks. Stocks are a bit different.
Yeah. I've only made like a tenner on it, but still, that's money.
How much did you invest?
60 quid.
Well, that's pretty good returns for 60 quid.
Yeah.
So you put in 60, it's now worth 70.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad.
There are law firms saying that so Berwick Law are reaching out to people who have lost money with Hot Coin.
Are they putting together a class action?
Putting together a class action.
Wow.
Yeah. And this happened in like the last 24 hours.
That's unreal.
So it's not looking good for...
At the time of recording, 24 hours, would you say?
Yeah, sorry, time of recording, which is the 6th of December.
Yeah, at 9:10 at night.
Like I said, not looking good for the girl who does blowjobs.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Huh. It's interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tim, can we talk about this fucking movie?
Oh, yeah, Hot Frosty. Oh, right, yeah. How does the tune go? Movies. It's Hot Frosty.
I knew this was going to be dreadful, Tim.
It's basically Netflix's take on a Hallmark movie.
I knew it was going to be dreadful. It's Frosty the Snowman.
Basically, but as a hot handyman.
Except for the snowman is actually Ted from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
And he runs around naked for a bit.
He does, in the snow. And there's a very horny old woman.
I hated every second of this film, Tim.
Oh, no, it's fun. It's a cheesy Christmas movie.
No, it's a shameless shit cash grab.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
No.
No?
But I knew the second that you told me yesterday that Hot Frosty had come off of a list that Payne had of shit Christmas movies, that this was
gonna be great.
That you would enjoy it and I would think it was a load of fucking garbage.
Do you want to sum up the plot this time, or?
Yeah, Frosty the Snowman.
Hang on. 12 seconds.
Give me 2 seconds.
Sure, okay. 1.
Frosty the Snowman.
Oh. But Frosty the Snowman doesn't do plumbing and stuff, and he doesn't watch TV.
No, but that's padding. Frosty the Snowman. With padding. There you go.
But did you not enjoy seeing the Brooklyn Nine-Nine guy and Daryl from The Office?
What, the same guy?
No, I'm not talking about the Phoenix Bandit or whatever he's called. I'm talking about
Pontiac Bandit.
That one.
Let's put some respect on good media and take it away from Gash like this.
I think I've only seen one or two.
I've never described anything as Gash, and I didn't enjoy it.
I've only ever seen 1 or 2 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You should watch it. It's really funny.
Andy Samberg can be a bit much at times for me.
Don't watch it all at once.
Fair.
Easy peasy.
Done.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is genuinely hilarious.
What I've seen is good. I've just not put the time in.
Anyway, I'd rather be talking about that than Hot and Frosty.
Yeah, Lacey Chabert, who, fun fact, she's about one of 3 lead actresses that Hallmark seems to constantly call on for these Hallmark Christmas movies. So Netflix pulled her. I don't know if you know, she was also the original voice actor for Meg Griffin in Family Guy. Yeah. Is in a town, and her husband is Kill, and she runs a pancake bar or something for the town, and this woman who runs a vintage clothing store is like, my Christmas gift to you is a magical scarf, and she's like, I'm gonna put this scarf on this hot snowman bod, and the scarf comes to life, and then it turns into a hot snowman but human man, does stuff for the town and makes all the women get hot and bothered.
But don't forget, he has to stay cold.
He does have to stay cold. He nearly melts in prison.
There is so many instances in this film where the whole joke boils down to, I'm a snowman, but a real man, but if I get hot, water, that's it.
Great.
Tim, I can't tell you how much I hated this film.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, I think I would rather watch Uglies again than this.
Really? You'd put it that low?
I wouldn't put it as low as Cats, but I would put it as low as Uglies.
Wow. So no more Christmas Hallmark movies on 2BFB?
Are we doing movies still with Video Game Movie Club?
I would like to.
Okay. Does that mean I need to come up with a movie?
Yeah, it do.
I gave you Deadpool versus Wolverine, and you give me that shit.
Oh, it's a Christmas movie. We're in Podmas.
Oh,
what are you giving out of 10?
2.
2?
What did you give it out of 10?
I think I gave it a 4.
What? And you're praising
I gave it a 5
now?
I gave it a 5. It's not a great movie, but it's a fun movie.
Have a real long, hard look in the mirror.
But
no.
Oh.
You behave yourself.
But
do you want to watch a good Christmas film?
Is it Die Hard?
I would have said Die Hard, but that's too obvious.
You know, Payne's never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
But it's so good.
We're going to be watching it at some point, probably this weekend.
Okay. It's not going to be Die Hard.
Fine.
Have you seen Nativity?
No.
Okay. We're watching Nativity.
Nativity. What's it on?
It's on Netflix. It's on BBC iPlayer.
Okay.
Nativity.
Sorry, I'm just writing it down.
That's okay. You can edit
I also
all this
spelled
out,
it wrong.
Right? It's got Martin Freeman in.
We do like Martin Freeman. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking, is this the one where he plays a shy porn actress or actor with the lady from Gavin and Stacey?
Tell me more about that film.
Is that Love Actually? Have I got that wrong?
Yeah, that's Love Actually.
Okay.
No, actually, he's a primary school teacher, Tim, so...
A little bit inappropriate.
Maybe you shouldn't moonlight as a porn actor.
Maybe. Teachers got to get by.
Teachers be teaching.
Yeah.
Them sweet financial life skills.
Them sweet teach cheeks.
Not sure I like that very much. Tim, last thing I'm going to give you before we get the bloody heck out of here.
Yeah.
I got sent a newspaper article of a man who bought a new build.
Yeah.
Cost him £270,000.
It's a pretty penny. That's the state of the world we're in, though.
Very expensive house, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
he was less impressed there when he got the keys, visited the house, and the builders had left a Costa coffee cup sticking out of the wall.
Well, how do you not notice that before buying the house?
I don't know. Do you want to say? Well, because new builds, you often only see like a show home. And then when it's ready...
I see. So it's like a... What are they called? Like a new build estate?
Yeah. So I've sent you a picture.
Well, that's amazing. Not only have they gone for a really shit coffee, they've put it in a really bad place.
Yeah. Halfway up the wall. I don't really know how it happened.
Oh, I don't know. They just grow like that.
The quote says, nobody's properly inspecting this work. Contractors are paid piecework and are giving too many houses to cover in a day. So they end up leaving rushed, incompetent work to be picked up in snagging.
Our bathroom heater extractor fan is connected to a tube that's literally just hung onto a screw in the attic. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. But that is often the case with new builds.
Do you think if you water it, you'd get coffee like out of a drip?
I would hazard a guess that the answer to that is no.
No?
But, willing to try it.
Where's your sense of whimsy?
Where's my sense of wonder?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, why are they building new builds with that cladding?
The kind of stone wall cladding thing where it's like, I hate that kind of wall.
It's fine. I don't hate it, but I would never choose it.
I feel like if I tripped and grazed against it slightly, I'd lose half my skin.
That's the intention. Stops burglars.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's clever. The guy in the picture whose house it is looks like he's wearing a shirt like your one that says, I'm afraid of women.
It says something, and I can't work it out.
That's really good point.
Good story.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But when it rains and that coffee cup eventually just disintegrates.
It's going to be a hole in the house.
Yeah, in Scotland as well.
It's unfortunate.
Yes, yeah.
Ugh.
But that's it, Tim. Let's do our quiz question and then let's get the fudge out of here.
All right, your pub quiz question of the week. What's the northernmost country of Africa? Any last guesses?
No.
No? It is Tunisia.
Oh, I knew that as well.
Ah,
because you remember that bloke that ran from the very most southern point to the most northern point?
Yeah.
I knew he finished in Tunisia.
Ah.
He then ruined everything by going on a run with Rishi Sunak. So, yeah.
Good. Any shout-outs, anything to wrap up?
Yeah, shout out to you, Tim, for just being a bloke from Blighty.
Wow. I'm going to give a little shout out to our new server friend, Frosty. He's been very involved with server chat lately. Love that.
Enjoy that. Good guy, Frosty.
Also, good at farming.
Better than us.
Yeah.
Tim, the man who was commenting was the one who I spoke about last week that I raided.
Oh,
he
yeah.
said that watching us was painful. Stop by for our stream for that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said to you yesterday, a few people have said to me they want to get involved with our farming sim antics.
So fun. So fun.
The server holds 8 people, Tim, so however many you're willing to open the floodgates to.
Could be fun. Let us know if you want to get on the farming.
Let us know. It's crossplay, so if you're on Xbox or PlayStation and have Farming Sim... Farming Sim 22.
Is Farming Sim on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, I had the hiccups then. I don't know what came over me.
Oh, the hiccups.
It was that guy publicly masturbating.
Yeah,
anyway, let's get out of here, Tim. We'll see you in a week's time for...
See you next week, everyone.
Episode 18 of Podmas.
Whoa. How exciting.
Right.
That's the Christmas Eve episode, isn't it? No.
Tim, no, it's the 18th.
We have a 2BFB either just before or just after Christmas, right?
Yeah, we have one coming out on Boxing Day, but the episode that comes out on the 18th is not a Christmas Eve episode.
Move Christmas forward, I say.
Sure. Make Christmas great again.
We're going to build a wall around Christmas.
Tim, are you padding all of this because you know that you've forgotten that you need to stop the recording?
Oh, yeah. All right. See you next time, everyone.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye. Do you think Craiging could be a verb?
It sounds a bit like gooning.
It does a bit. Or it's when you fuck up an audio file.
I'm gonna Craig.
Oh, bro, he's Craiging over there.
Oh wait, I'm doing the promo, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, hold on.